everyone, welcome to Deepika Makeup. Hope you're all doing super awesome. In today's video, I'm going to talk about all the bronzers and contour powders and palettes I have. I'm going to let you know what I like, what I don't like, and why I don't like. And I'm also going to declutter along this process. So let's begin this video. So the first one I have here is the Maybelline V-Face Blush and Contour Kit. And as you can see, this has been loved. I use this a lot. In 2017. I was mostly in India in 2017, and also in 2018 I was there for like a couple of months. So this is what I traveled and this is what I used. And the problem with this is I like the contour or the bronzer color, I like the blush color, but this part which they say is highlighter is just a waste. And it's also very hard to get these products exactly with the brush. So when you're trying to grab the contour, you get a little bit of this blush, and so that's the only problem with this. But I really like the formula and also the colors they gave in this palette, and I'm going to keep this and use this up because I don't have much left here, so at least I'll try to use up this contour part. Alright, the next ones I have here are by Savanna Colors. Now Suma actually gave these to me in our swap, and I honestly didn't use these till now, and I completely forgot about this. But when I swatched them in that video, I'll leave that link in the description box if you want to see that video. But when I swatched them, I really like the formula of this one. This one is buttery soft, and really like the quality of the powder, so I'm definitely going to use them. And this one is also from Savanna Colors. It's their Studio Contour Sculpting powder, and the packaging is very cute. So that's how this one looks. Again, the formula is very good powder, and I really like this one. The banana powder works for me very well, and also I like this neutral tone, like the taupey bronze shade, and it works both for contouring and also for bronzing, and the quality also is really good. I used this once and I still need to pull this out. I haven't used this enough, so I really like that one, so I'm keeping them both. Next we'll talk about some drugstore contour palettes. So the first one I have here is by Wet n Wild. I use this a lot. This is called Toffee Caramel Toffee. There's another one called Dulce something Dulce. So in that palette, the contour is actually very good. It's that neutral tone and it works great for contouring. But in this one, the banana powder is actually very good, and also this contour powder is good, but it has a little bit of oranginess to it, so it works more like a bronzer than a contour powder for me, and I really like it for day to day. So between the two options we have, I think this caramel toffee gets much usage than, I think the other one's name is Dolce de Leche or something. So in that, only the contour works, the highlighting part doesn't work for us. So this palette gets more usage, and I use this on a regular basis, and I really like this one, so keeping that. The next one I have here is this palette from Wet n Wild. This is actually a limited edition palette. I'm not sure what collection it is. It comes with a blush and couple of highlighters, so I haven't even opened this, so I'm going to declutter this one and maybe give it to you guys in a giveaway. So stay tuned on my Instagram, because all my giveaways are happening on my Instagram. My Instagram name is Deepika Makeup. I usually post like one giveaway a week, or sometimes I do 2 giveaways in a month. The next one I have here is by e.l.f., and this is the contouring and blush bronzing powder. And this is my second pan. I used to have another one which has a little bit of shimmer to them. I usually don't use the blush part, and I use the bronzer. So I went ahead and got another one, but this one is their matte version. They later came out with this one. This one is called Fiji Matte, and more than the previous shimmery one, I like the matte one because the blush also works for me, and the bronzer is also very good. This is all matte, which I prefer. I usually prefer matte bronzers and matte contour powders than shimmery ones. The next one I have here is by Iman Cosmetics, and it comes with this contour, which is actually very deep for me, so I have to be very light-handed for this to work. Usually what I do is I mix these two and be very light-handed and contour, but it's still a lot of effort for me to use this on a daily basis. So honestly, I don't get much use with this palette. I really like this these two as highlighters, but this part is actually pretty much waste. It has like some kind of moss green undertones to it, which looks odd if I go a little too much on my skin, so I have to declutter this one. The next one I have here is the very famous Physicians Formula Muru Butter Bronzer. This is in the shade Deep. This is the darkest shade they have. I wish they come out with some more deeper shades so more people can enjoy this product. So if you are around my skin color or even a few shades deeper, you can go for this one. This does show up on your skin, and this is actually my obsession. This is my most favorite bronzer out of my entire collection, and I just love it. The reason I like it so much for my day-to-day use is I don't always have much time to carefully do my makeup. So on the days when I'm in a hurry, I don't have to think about where I'm placing my bronzer, or if I apply too much, what if I'm going to look like a Oompa Loompa. I don't have such questions when I'm using this bronzer. No matter how much I put, where I put, this looks very natural, and my skin has that really nice sun-kissed glow when I use this bronzer. Even in summer or this time of the year, I'm loving this bronzer. Definitely recommend this one. The next one I have here is this blush and highlighter stick from a brand called Beauty for Real, and I'm not sure why this is in my bronzer drawer, but then I really like this. These days I'm actually just doing my eyebrows, mascara, blush, highlighter and lipstick. That's it. I'm not at all doing any face makeup, and I'm really enjoying such cream products. I was not at all a cream product person, but these days I'm really liking it. So moving on, I have these two bronzing powders from Pure Minerals, and I've actually used these in a couple of my tutorials recently. This one is their matte bronzer and this is their luminizing bronzer. Both work beautifully for my skin. So even though I use both these products together on my face, I still don't look like I have over bronzered or over contoured my skin, if there are even words. But I can use this like a contour and I can bronze with this, and it looks very natural. I have quite a few products from this brand that they send me, and I'm surprised. I really like a lot of products from this brand. So let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see like a full video with just Pure Minerals products. I have quite a few, and I'm surprised with the quality of their products. You can get those products from Ulta. The next one I have here is my all-time favorite contour powder. If you want me to throw away everything and just keep one contour powder, I would keep this one. This is my sculpting powder, Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder in medium. So natural, and it's the perfect contour powder, you guys. It doesn't look muddy, very natural, very easy to blend. The formula, the color, everything is just perfect with this. So I'm actually decluttering this one. So the reason is I have their Art of Sculpting palette. I have this palette. I have the cream and also powder version in this one. So that's the reason I'm decluttering the single. But you guys, if you're looking for a perfect contour powder, definitely would recommend this one. Alright, moving on to another one of my favorite contouring and bronzing palette is the Kat Von D Shade and Light. I love this. I love this. I use this non-stop to an extent that I actually carried this to India and it completely shattered. So that's why I still have to fix it, and that's the reason I actually put like this. I'm definitely going to keep this. I'm going to fix it and use it to the bottom of this palette. I really like the setting powders, like the banana powder, and I also like the contour powders that's in here. So after Kevyn Aucoin, Kat Von D makes my favorite contour and bronzing palettes. I have here are by Anastasia. So I have their cream contour kit and also powder contour kit. So the cream contour kit I have here is light, and I'm gonna say I don't like it. I'm definitely not impressed. I used it a few times. I used it on my clients as well and I ended up not liking it, so I'm actually decluttering this one. So all these three are pretty much waste, and these three as well, the quality is not as good. They don't blend as smoothly, and somehow I don't know, I just don't like this at all. And somehow it's getting messy if I pick the product with a brush. I mean, I have to use a sponge or something. I don't know, I'm just not liking the whole experience with the cream contour, so decluttering this one. And the powder contour I have is I think I have in light medium. And again, I'm not a great fan of this one. I use this one to set my concealer. It works. And also this is actually too orange for me, so these are the two powders that actually work for me, and the rest all palettes. So these two colors and this one is pretty much waste. These three are waste, these three work, but still I like my Kat Von D and Kevyn Aucoin way better than this one, so I'm actually decluttering this one. Next one I have here is by Anastasia again. This is their bronzing powder in the shade Saddle, and today is the first time I actually used it and I like it way better than their contour kits. These are a little more pigmented than those, easier to blend, and also the shade actually works for me brilliantly, so I'm going to keep this one. And finally I have these two kits. This is by Lunatic Cosmetics. I think I got this from the makeup show, and these is like a eyeshadow and contour kit. You can use these powders as eyeshadows or bronzers, and I'm actually going to declutter this one, and I haven't even used this, so I'm going to declutter this one. I have a lot of contour powders to go through, so I'm sure I'm not going to use it. And then I have this one from Mrrebates, and Mrrebates is actually very popular for their makeup products, especially for makeup artist kits, and I see myself using this palette, you guys. The tones are actually very good for my skin color, and I think this would be actually a good addition to my makeup kit, so I'm going to keep this one. So I have actually decluttered the Anastasia kits, the Lunatic, and also these three, which I'm actually happy that I'm able to declutter a few of my bronzers and contour powders, because I don't go through these products as quickly as my other makeup products, you guys. I use very little product for my skin, so I don't go through these at all. And if you ask me my most favorite and the ones that I recommend, I would definitely recommend the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I would recommend the Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting powder in medium, and I would recommend this palette because the highlighters in this palette is also my all-time favorite highlighter, which is Candlelight. You get the cream and also powder version. The highlighter is beautiful, and also you get couple more highlighters and bronzers that you can use as eyeshadows as well. So I would definitely recommend this palette. If not, the Sculpting powder in medium is amazing. I would also recommend the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. So that ends this video. If you enjoyed this video and found this video helpful, do not forget to hit on the thumbs up button, and also do subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on my Instagram. I'm deepikamakeup. And that's a wrap, and we'll see you all very soon in my next video. Bye.